We got basketball today. Basketball is in session. Basketball is holding court, as we like to say in our sports situation here. Script Sports here. We're going to talk about NBA. Obviously, we have two games on the docket here. The Milwaukee Bucks taking on the San Antonio Spurs, and we have the Denver Nuggets taking on the Golden State Warriors. We have a pretty good slate here for college basketball, men and women's hoops, so we'll break it down. We'll give you what we have is our player prop parlay. We'll go down some player props as well. We're gonna get down to some who we want to win, who we gonna put in the player prop bet tonight here. So, without further ado, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business to what everybody comes to see. What do I like here? All right, obviously, Campbell, North Carolina A&T here. You got the Fighting Camels versus A&T. Don't care too much for either one of these two teams, to be honest with you. Just like this game, Central Connecticut against Stony Hill. I love Stony Hill as a football team, college football team. Bannerman won, but as a college basketball team this year, they're very, very terrible. Cleveland State and Wright State, very interesting game here. You got obviously you got Cleveland State's the underdog here, 161 points here. Very intriguing game here. Then we got Hofstra to win by 2 against College of Charleston. I like this game a lot here. I definitely say this is an underdog game that I like. And 2 points, I mean, I've been on Hofstra this year. I love Hofstra. College of Charleston, too. I mean, I think they're a very formidable team. Under 155 points, though. Oh, man, that's... I mean... I don't know. Like I said, the game started at 4 here, so we gotta rapid fire this one here. So do we pick Hofstra here to win by 2 here? Let's do it. We'll say fuck it. Hofstra minus the 2 here. So we got Hofstra minus 2 here. Elion, William & Mary. Yeah, don't care for either one of those teams. Fairleigh Dickinson and the Merrimack. I like Merrimack, but do I think they're going to win by 6.5? And I don't mind minus 130. Delaware against Hampton. I don't know about that game. IUPIUEIO versus Bob Morris. I love Bob Morris, but do I trust them to win by more than that here tonight? I know, I'm scared. Jacksonville before the Gulf Coast, I'm scared about that game. Lipscomb here, underdogs here against Eastern Kentucky here. Lipscomb. Another under 155. Okay. So then we got Wilmington and Drexel. Drexel's pretty solid team, I would say here. Wilmington is not too bad either. Old Dominion now, +4 here. Don't want none of that. Northeastern versus Stony Brook, or I like to call it Storybrooke. And Temple, South Florida here now. Morehead State, and I don't care for that game here. Detroit, I don't know if they're still haven't won a game here, but maybe they win a game here tonight against Green Bay. But I think Green Bay's Northern Kentucky versus Youngstown State. I don't know. Kind of feel how I feel about that here. Kind of feel like I want to take Youngstown State here, but I don't know. I'm a little bit on the hesitant here. And the Baptists here are better than Utah Valley here, but Utah Valley plays pretty well at home here. But we'll give another shot to the Baptists here. We'll take them as clear. We'll take that as clear money line grab here tonight here. We got Coastal Carolina here against Texas State here. Texas State is very good. Coastal Carolina here. Georgia Southern, Arkansas State here. Georgia Southern, I don't know. Georgia State versus Southern Mississippi. Then we got Lafayette versus James Madison here. I mean, a lot of 155 point games here tonight. Tulsa, none of that action here. Arlington versus Tarleton here. Let's see, Grand Canyon at Utah. I like Grand Canyon here. I like Grand Canyon. Can they win by 11 tonight here? Can they beat Southern Utah by 11 on the road here? Kind of scares me. And to be all honest, I don't think I want any part of that action. Western Illinois here. Tennessee State here. And then we have Eastern Illinois, Tennessee Martin, Minnesota. Oh, we got North Texas, Wichita State. Wichita State's a funny team. A very funny team. But we'll take them -1 here. We'll take them -1 here. Like I said, sometimes you gotta take some teams that you don't originally think could win here. We have Washington here coming up with an upset over Oregon. But I don't know if I want any part of that action here. Pepperdine, I don't want none of that action. UTEP against New Mexico State. Colorado and Arizona here. I like Arizona. I think Arizona bounces back after getting stunned here by we got Hawaii to win by 6 over Bakersfield. In Bakersfield, though, I mean, Hawaii is a good basketball team here, and I do not like Bakersfield. So let's take Hawaii. Hawaii on the points here tonight here. Hawaii on the points here. To win by 6 here. Long Beach against Cal Poly here. Pacific, I like Pacific, but I'd like to take them in a different parlay here. San Diego. Santa Clara and I don't know. Santa Barbara, San Diego here. Davis at Riverside here. I mean, Davis is kind of one of those weird teams as well here. They're a NorCal team. And we'll take it here. Alright. Oops. Alright, an NBA here. See what we got for the NBA here. Spurs covering 11. They want it to go over 249. I mean, it could probably. And we'll underdog Warriors here tonight here. Alright, so let's see here. We got with our 6 picks, that would bring us to that here. Alright, placed it in here. Alright. So, let's go look at our player props that we have put in right now here. I got my sister's player props here as well here. Blow it up here. I took Coco For her to have over 4.5 aces today in her match, I took Peyton Watson to have over 5.5 points. Jonathan Kuminga to have over 5 rebounds tonight. Jonathan Mogobo, playing for San Francisco and Stockton, California against Pacific tonight, to have over 13.5 points. And the Joker, the Nikhil Joker here, to have a triple-double tonight against the Warriors here. Alright, my sisters here, she took Brandon Borzemski to have over 9.5 points. Victor Wembanyama to have over 18.5 points. Giannis to have over 12.5 rebounds. Steph Curry to have higher than 4.5 three-pointers. And Nikhil Joker to have over 1.5 steals, so 2 steals. So some good player props there, some really good player props there. Alright, let's go to the pick'ems here. Let's see what they got out here so we can, this is underdog, obviously. Like I said, I like underdog. I think they're serviceable. All right, so we got some what they call packs here, where they package up. They just throw random packs out here, and so we're gonna check that out here. They got the Big Ten here, college basketball. Tyson Walker here, Dawson Garcia, Doug McDaniel here. Obviously, Dawson Garcia and Doug McDaniels will be playing against each other. Michigan versus Minnesota. Then we got Penn State. So, yeah, that's what we got here. That's what we have going on right here. Yep. That's what we got going right here. Don't be fooled. Do 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 do. Then we're going to do an alternate here. Prop with Pacific here. Like I said, I like my alternate props here. Especially with certain teams here. I feel like certain teams, you can get a pretty decent number here with them here. Alright. Alright. Okay. let's see. Spurs. We'll look at an alternate line for the Spurs as well here. Eh, nothing worth my fancy here for that game here. I mean, like I say, I try to take odds that I think will happen, and sometimes I take crazy bets here, and it is crazy. Stony Hill out the gate 5-2 here. Okay. Alright. Take that. Take that. And taking, like I said, take an alternate here. I don't know, I guess maybe it wasn't what we wanted it to be here. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Some interesting lines here in the women's. That's for sure. Definitely some interesting numbers. Just gonna put that out there. Um, take it under. Take it under. Alright. Alright. So, then in the Bill Walton special here, know your role players. the big boys, obviously Giannis, Victor, and Nikola Jokic, are lighting the lamps up here. Obviously, guys that are David Pastranaski, he's playing. He's obviously for the Boston Bruins, playing the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight here. Nikita Kucherov for, I believe, the Toronto Maple Leafs here. Jussi Sharos and Sergei Bosvolovsky here to give up more than 2.5 goals tonight here. And we have the late night hoops action here. Nikhil Joker, Jamal Murray, Stephen Curry, the Splash Bros with the Denver MVP Inber. And then we have overnight tennis there. Francis Tofu, higher than 2.5 break points won. Alexander Zverev, lower than 12 games lost, and higher than 4.5 aces for Rafael Nadal. A little bit of everything. You got a little bit of everything here. So, let's get into some college basketball. We got the action going on right now. Let's get the update on the action here for you guys, for the people out there betting here, and for myself. Austin Pay out here, leading by 12. Then we have North Carolina A&T. A little low scoring game here out the gates. 4-3 against Campbell. Look at that. Wright State out to a big start here. 17-7. Well, now it's 17-10 now here. Cleveland State kind of start to get the tempo back here. Then we have Hofstra's down right now here. Uh-oh. Down by 12 here. 16-4 here. That's the thing I was afraid of here. Picking Hofstra there. And we have Elion and William and Mary. 7-4. Fairleigh Dickinson 7-3 over Merrimack. Delaware up 9-4 on Hampton, or now actually 11-4 on Hampton. IUPUIO is winning 6-4 over Bob Morris. Jacksonville is up 4-2. Lips comes down 5-8 here. Drexel's up 3-2 here. Troy's up 9-4. Stony Brook is down 4-1 here. Temple is up 6-5 on Florida here. Mammoth 4-3 against Townsend. Wagner and Long Island 4-4. Wisconsin Green Bay's up 8-2 on Detroit. 9-4. Wisconsin Milwaukee's up on Oakland, Michigan. We have Youngstown State up 10-7. And that is all so far. Those are your games. Kind of a small slate here tonight here. Not very interesting. Very dull here. Arizona, Colorado here. I feel like the games. I feel like Colorado can cover here tonight, but I feel like Arizona is a little mad about losing to Stanford, and they didn't have a good shooting night, to be honest with you guys. Stanford, probably shot their best game of the season against Arizona, as they should have to win that game and upset. But I feel like Arizona tonight here, obviously playing a formidable team in Colorado. I feel like they're gonna want to play tough tonight. They're gonna want to play hard, and they're gonna want to stick it to one of their Pac-10 foes. That's having a pretty good season here. Colorado's having a good season in basketball. They were having a good start to their football season, but yeah. So that's what we have right now. Alright, so let's show everybody what we have as our open bet right now here. Alright, so right now, Hofstra's kind of letting us down over here. Hofstra's letting us down here. Hofstra's, we had them to win by 2 points. They're down pretty good right now. Baptist hasn't played yet. We had them on the money line. Wichita State having them win by a point here. That game has not started. Hawaii to win by 5.5, so they got to cover and win by 6. Yeah, UC Davis on the money line here over Riverside, and we have the Golden State Warriors over the Nuggets tonight here, money line. So we just need Hofstra right now. We need Hofstra to really kick it into gear right now here. Maybe it was just a slow start here at home, and it happens to teams. See, college basketball is a game of runs, where the game runs from here to there. Some teams are going to go into scoring droughts. Some teams are going to go in scoring runs, where it goes, this team goes, then it goes back. It's kind of a back and forth kind of thing, or it's one team goes up big, and then the next team kind of chips away slowly but surely, and then maybe, I don't know. It's many different ways that these games go down here. So that is just one of our fabulous, interesting bets that we have out here today. So, but it's almost that time of the day here, 4:20, where we're going to spark it up here. We got the bongski here. Finally, we cleaned it out here, and then we have, hopefully our baby lungs can handle it here. Drink some of this water here. But yeah, if anybody, has any questions, or anybody pops in, you got a favorite team that you're rooting for in college basketball, NBA, good take, bad take, just as long as it's not coming in here telling me to do a sleep stream, all right? This is a sports streamer, okay? I like people to come in here and stay on topic, please. All right. Alrighty. I think we... Alright. Now that we got that, hold on. We'll creep it on over here. We'll put it up here for these games here. Look at Wright State's up 25-15 already here. Out the gates here. I mean, Campbell holding to a 2-point lead right now. So you can't very well, fool a team here. Cannot fool a team here. All right. All right. Kind of pick a little bit different here from our other bet here. Colorado to cover here. Pick Colorado to cover the 12.5 here. I mean, unless, well, maybe we could do. If we could find a, maybe we find we could find an alternate line there. Hawaii and Hawaii. Because we're doing an alternative on the Pacific team here. I'm doing one on them here. Like I said, maybe maybe I'll see another team. Maybe. Like I said, just in case. Yeah. Oh, the fighting Camels are up now, 20-13 here. Austin Pays winning 42-28 over Bellarmine. Bellarmine is not a very good basketball squad here. It's kind of intuitive, right? Of why they're getting beat down, basically losing by 14 here. All right, Cleveland State now down by 5 here, 25-20 here, keeping it close here. So at least with that, you're getting. All right, so we're gonna go over here and I'll take that and. Alright. Alright. Just place this other bet in here to see if we can. Alright. So, our other bet here, we took Golden State Warriors money line. We took the over 248 in the Bucks and Spurs. California Baptist money line. Grand Canyon to cover by 11, win by 11. The Wichita State Shockers to win by 1.5, so they got win by 2 points. The alternate line here, Pacific to cover 29.5 points here. We have the under 113.5 between Cal State Bakersfield, the Lady Roadrunners versus the Lady Wanis of Hawaii. And I took the Lady Gauchos to win by 2.5 over the Lady Tritons. So if all those cash, I'll win $153.56 here. So, and it is actually over 420. So hey, we got to cheers it up here. We're smoking gargoyle gas up in here. The gargoyle's gas here. All right, move this out of the way here so we don't get no. Cheers. That's a fire gas right there. Halftime update. Austin Peay leads 42-30. Bellarmine down 12 now. Bellarmine making it a little bit closer. We have Campbell leading 20-16 over North Carolina A&T. Oh, it's 20-11 now. So down by 9. Hofstra's making a run here. Hofstra's making a run here. And look who's making a run here too. Cleveland State's making a run. 25-27 now here. Still 7:30 to go here. 20-11. Elion is trailing William and Mary. Merrimack's leading 13-11. Delaware just pounding down on Hampton right now, 32-10. And Bob Moore is coming out hot, 20-10 right now. And Florida Gulf Coast leading 20-11 over Jacksonville over the Dolphins. Lipscomb here keeping it close here, only down by 5 here. And then we have Drexel up 16-12. We have Stetson leading over North Florida. We have Old Dominion trailing here by 11, 27-16. We have Northeastern up by 7. Temple leading 18-12. Townsend and Mammoth up by 2, 9-7. Long Island's up by 12 right now here, 23-11. Oh, Detroit's coming back here a little bit here, 15-12 now, action. A little bit of run here. Oh, Oakland, the Grizzlies of Oakland, not California, but Michigan, up 19-17 over the Panthers of Wisconsin and Milwaukee. Youngstown's up 24-17 over Northern Kentucky here. So that's just the action going on right now, and then you got NBA. So, like I said, quite a light day of work. Oh, Campbell game is now tied here. So we'll keep it here, a little bit of play-by-play here, and we get we'll throw some throwback jams here in the mix here, as well. Alright. We got a perfect song here.
This motherfucker.
Nail in the coffin.
This motherfucker, man. So don't shut up, will you? Promote. Nail in this coffin. I don't wanna be like this. I don't really wanna hurt no feelings, but I'm only being real. I say nobody wants to hear their grandfather. Nope. You know, I don't really wanna hurt no feelings, but I'm only being real. I say nobody wants to hear their grandfather rap. Nope. You know, men have heart attacks, and I don't wanna be responsible for that. Put the mic down and walk away. You can still take a little bit of dignity. Down and walk away, you can still have a little bit of dignity. I would never claim to be no Ray Benzino, an 83-year-old fake Pacino. So how can he hold me over some balcony without throwing his lower back out as soon as he goes to lift me? Please don't, you'll probably fall with me, and our ass will both be history. But then again, you finally get your wish, cause you be all over the street like 50 Cent. Fucking punk pussy, fuck you chump. Give me a one-on-one, see if I don't fuck you up. Try trying to jump the rough riders and they cut you up, and you put Jada on a you up, trying to jump the rough riders and they rough riders and they cut you up, and you put Jada track. That's how much you suck dick industry. Swear that you in the streets hustling. You sit behind a fucking desk at the source butt kissing and begging motherfuckers for guest appearances, and you can't even get the clearances. Real lyricists don't even respect you and take you serious. It's not that we don't like you, we hate you, period. Talk about a midlife crisis, damn. Last week you was shaking Obi Trice's hand, now he's a buster? What the fuck's with that? Get on the track, dissing us, kissing 50's ass and asking me what I know about indictments. Bite me, bitch, I got 2 cases and probation, fight me. What do I know about standing in front of a judge like a man ready to take whatever sentence he hands? What you know about your wife slicing her wrist right in front of the only thing that you have in this world, a little girl, and I put that on her. When this is all over, I would never try to make her a star and eat off her. I don't know shit about no shopping rocks, but what you know about it, pop shops, rockin' spots where you're the only white boy up in that bitch just ripping, pressing up your own flyers and your stickers, sticking them bitches up after spending 6 hours at Kinko's, making copies of your covers of cassette singles to sell them out of the trunk of your Tracer, spending your whole paychecks at disc makers. What you know about being bullied over half your life? Oh, that's right, you should know what that's like, you're half white. Vanilla ice, spill the beans and rice, I'm eating you alive inside. Jesus Christ, if you're that much of a gangster, put the mic down. You should be out killing motherfuckers right now. Kill a motherfucker dead, kill him dead, bitch. Shoot him in the fucking head. Go ahead, bitch, slap my mom, slap the fuck out of her. She can't sue you, she wouldn't get a buck out of you, cause you're broke as fuck, you suck. You're a fucking joke. If you was really selling coke, well then what the fuck you stop for, dummy? If you slew some crack, you'd make a lot more money than you do from rap. You'll never have no security, you'll never be famous, you'll never know what it's like to be rich. Life's a bitch, ain't it, Raymond? Here, let me break this shit down in layman's terms for you, just to make sure that you can understand it. Some cannabis ain't using too many complicated fucking words for you. Here, let me slow it down for you so that you can understand if I say it slower. Let it go, dog, it's over.
I don't wanna be like this. I don't really wanna hurt no feelings, but I'm only being real when I say nobody wants to hear their grandfather rap. And old men have heart attacks, and I don't wanna be responsible for that. So put the mic down and walk away. You can still have a little bit of dignity.
Talking about, I have motherfuckers calling your crib. Bitch, you ain't even got a fucking crib. You ain't even got a fucking phone. Fucking bum. Great nigga, shut me down at your little fucking Source magazine if I come back when you and attack you. Bitch, you attack me first. Take it like a man. Shut the fuck up. Fuck your little magazine too.
I'll be living them easily, put it down easily. Just gonna stay down. Yeah, he got a rhyme style, but he's white. Sold some records, but he's white. He's white, but he's white, but he's white. He's white, but he's white, but he's white. So I'm popping pills, Guess jabroni who wants to get ripped in a single bar. Right, people think they right. People think they want this problem till they get it, until they get it. Some people think they want this problem till they get it, as the dust they get it, until they get it. As the dust settles, I'm asking this fool, what the fuck was that? Some kind of gag or a ruse, a call back to the roots, regurgitation of the classic of you. Cause we didn't throw up our hands, but I'm about to rap a man is bad for having us pew too. To half of the planet now you've been branded the two. Two better both bust mills, had us missing up a handful of screws. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's cute. He raps a cannabis, we should rather banal it, cause I don't intelligent mouth would think to ever be common on you. But after a slew of reactions on you too, I can see that you're torn, it shows all over. I'm torn too, but it shows all over. Though I'm mourn, cause in the past you have taught us to stand tall and never to grab, retaliate back, I'm back up. But the shit has more, so sitting in bathwater, trap thoughts of latched on a gas bonus. I'm that caught up in it, cause this in your feels like I'm pulling the plug of my own grandfather. It's manslaughter, the sad part of having the cat wanna so I bargain. I would jump apple there, wrestling incredulity. Makes a fierce of each bigger than few of me. So fast, out of the night, homonyms ad nauseum, me like it's just been noted. See, I'm laughing my ass off. Vested to the be as anabolic fix. It's exactly that. Which will supersede the sick, the brutal need for this. Tax on, I have a soft spot for whack jobs. Cause you're just a mutt nuts to take out. Damn dog, it's a joke, don't worry, it's all for views. Cause I couldn't bust your boss if I wanted to.
People think they want this problem till they get it, until they get it. Some people think they want this problem till they get it, until they get it.
I'm primed to explode, but the blow is rather nothing in light of your own self-destruction. Guess your wife said just tried to enroll, but it's mine to know that suicide by M might suit the old and is the new golden to do until you die doing so. Bitch, try to perform the quench strides through you call it this. I'm like doing an automatic poetic gunshot. I'd pull your bro, though it's frying noodle. Bobby finds full of Sarah Ramaphosa strive to afford high food knowing I'm the white guy, which will make me a white poor. Oh shit, and it's far more awful, but during genocide, Bells might have been a prime mover, though it's not at this time. Like a particle of light through the cold vacuum of space. Oh, I'm guessing his brain broke. So many steroids and yet never still ain't dope. How irritating geezers get this and AU bases. Piece of shit they aerate and clean and quick, then dare play the steaming shit. Anyway, I'll bait you even with your pants. So there will need to sit you down for an intervention. All the second and embarrassment is where to making me feel sick. Once again, now it's mouth. I could barely take a picture's grit if you don't. I swear I'll break your needles, bitch. And yeah, I ain't just picking up your petty Jane, quitting a brick. So lo and behold, the rhyme and feeling so tagging no rapper so much. I be feeling the morgues more than a war with Nazis in them. Now that I'm calling bodybuilding so ironic when it's used juiced up, but couldn't spit a flow in the mind of rhythm. Keep talking shit, I'm not advocate takers. Muzzle you with your diapers when it's been Taco Tuesday. So I'm the piss in the elevator of rap, bitch. You got it twisted. I just pissed in the elevator of rap, cause I have to show dominance. It's just some things that go to you. Thinking no more owner, cause you pioneered this. Kept pushing the number one button inside the elevator, so no wonder why I never made it to a higher level. Save it, cause in the ring I commit to this shit. That's why it feels like it's bad with the type of belt with facing me.
People think they want this problem.
You really don't.
Till they get it, until they get it. Some people think they want this problem. Till they get it, until they get it.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Little white.
You know, just for Hofstra, because they're from Hempstead, they're from New York. We'll play Alicia Keys. Empire State of Mind Part 2, broken down.
No.
I sold my soul, yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I rock Junior on wannabes, I got no heart. I put enlisted denim on rims on my car.
I got a Republican.
I got no heart. I put enlisted denim on rims on my car.
I got a Republican. Top down. Made my ass great again. My God. Know you mad now, I'm chillin'. When bitches touch me, you get messy like soda.
Sold my soul for chrome, I mix with cloud. Yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I rock Junior on wannabes, I got no heart. I put enlisted denim on rims on my car.
I got a Republican. Top down. Made my ass great again. My God. Bitch, don't make me rag you. Don't stop. I'm number one, you can only be those. Say goodbye now.
I got a Chinese girl, yeah, she from Shanghai. She goes to Boston in New York, got good eyes. I know I love her, only sold her 2 times. Better act over street market.
Hey yo, even if my name was Natalie Nunny, bitches still couldn't chin check me. That spirit to Chanel, they ain't nothing to see. Bitches on TV channeling. Have a dribble bar, babe, I'm in Zolanski. From my boobies to Johnny. I put on like earrings in Fendi. Then stamp the trench coat Burberry. With a COMPETITION, don't see any. Sitting under stars in the city lights. Baby daddy tell me I got pretty eyes. Bitches only eating when I dust crumbs. I stay with that Uzi, I'm his +1. I was really in the field with Carla girl. Now it's heaven
32 now.
campaign.
32-27 here now.
Checking with that bird down when I'm in Harlem.
Put some points up here.
Ooh, everything we do, you motherfuckers do it too. I be on it, do it too. Everything we do,
Rappers can't dress me and they just be hating. I never ran it, but got understanding. Stop wearing capital cause they got basic. I still wear capital, we stop faking. I used to wear more number, now they Asians. I mixed the gray, more and purple label. My closet too cluttered, clothes on my table. We wore that V-long to it turn fake. I don't reason why niggas let them go y'all bad. It was niggas doing it, but I burned that shit to the mud. And I made that shit up. I sold my soul for chrome, I mix with cloud. Yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I rock Junior on wannabes, I got no heart. I put enlisted denim on rims on my car. I sold my soul for chrome, I mix with cloud. Yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I got Junior on wannabes, I got no heart. I put enlisted denim on rims on my car.
Almost right before half, 18 seconds to go before the half here, 39-38. And Old Dominion here, down 9 here, 31-40 here against Troy. Northeastern leading 19-14 over Stony Brook here. We got South Florida leading 29-24 over Temple. About to be at half here. So just barely started here. We got Morehead State leading 9-2 over Tennessee Tech. That is not a misprint. That is a college. Morehead, Kentucky. It's actually it's actual city. So we got Townsend 20, Monmouth 18. We got Long Island leading 45-28 over Wagner. And we got Wisconsin Green Bay leading 28-21 over Detroit U. And now the Panthers are coming back here on the Grizzlies here of Oakland, Michigan, 33-29. Youngstown leading 43-31 over Northern Kentucky here. So that is just all right. So let's see if we get our first update here on the NBA here. If we got anything going on in the NBA action here. All right, Milwaukee's up here right now, 9-5 over the Spurs here. Got 9:29 in less than change going down here, obviously. So looking like so far looking like an over here. Milwaukee just got another basket here, 11-5. Spurs trail by 6. So I mean, you got to think about Giannis and Dame, and Chris Middleton's got his shot back this season here. Seems like he's found his shot, and there he goes. There's another 2-point basket made by Milwaukee, 13-15 here. So right out the gates here, Milwaukee's is playing really tough, and they've had some stretches where it's tough, but now I feel like they've weathered some storms from some injuries, and now they're gonna try to basically. Oh, and finally the Spurs get another basket here, make it 7-13 here. So we're on the over here. We're on the over this Milwaukee and the Spurs. So we need a lot of points. We need points on both sides here. We need it to be points on both sides here. We need it to be a points fest. So we need San Antonio here to start putting up, a couple, get on a little bit. So that's what we're looking at right now here. 248.5 right now. Oh, we got 15-7 here. So the scoring is wild and woolly. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. That's what we got going on. We just got one NBA game. And a lot of honking outside. Skipping frames here. Yeah, no, I've been skipping the frames for some weird reason here. But needless to say, basketball. We got football on Saturday here. Yeah, we got the college football. Championship, Michigan versus Washington. Gonna be a good one. I mean, both games were great. Both games were great college playoff games. Makes people have to back off the committee of saying, well, they didn't put the right teams in. Well, I think they did, because they got two fantabulous games where basically, Michigan and Alabama played in overtime, and that was a crazy way that game ended, and Michigan getting the win like they did. And obviously getting a lot of new fans and people, a lot of new eyes that didn't watch the NFL. Basically, the Rose Bowl set a record on television and streaming platforms and whatever. So that tells you a lot to know about college football. So Michigan Wolverines will be playing Washington Huskies, who play really good. Michael Penix had almost a 400-yard game here against. Texas had a great defense, but, bowl games are a lot different. They're not, and it showed, Texas fought to the end, but just wasn't enough. And so you got that next Monday here. We've got great NFL to come here. There's golf going on. We got tennis going on. We got hockey going on. So, all right, it's 18-9 here. So Spurs, we need Spurs to continue to get some more points too here. So looking good for the over right now here. We needed over 248 here. So looking good so far here. We got 27 points here. So we just, like I said, we need some more points here. Some high scoring and fair. WNBA futures. Oh, see that'll be interesting. I'll talk about we'll go through this, and we'll go through the ladies games, because I'm sure they're gonna show the ladies games here. Just kind of disappointing in my opinion here. All right, back to second half action here between Austin Peay and Bellarmine. Austin Peay is leading 56-42 with 12:24 to go in the second half. And just went to halftime here. North Carolina A&T 33. The Fighting Camels 25 here. So, and then we got Cleveland State here, Wright State here at halftime, 39-35. So, looking very well here. And Hofstra down by 2 at half here, 34-32. So that's good. That's good for us Hofstra bettors here. You know, it was kind of a back. We kind of didn't start off good, but we're kind of playing a lot better, which is good news. Means we're fighting here. William and Mary is leading 33-27 at halftime. Then we got Merrimack getting ready to close the halftime, up 27-22. Delaware's at half, leading 41-25 over Hampton. And Robert Morris is leading 44-24, 20-point lead over Indiana IOPIUO. And in Florida Gulf Coast, up by 15 over the Jacksonville Dolphins. And Lipscomb down by 18 against Eastern Kentucky. And we got Wilmington's got the 1-point lead now over Drexel here. Still got 3:26 to go in the first half there. North Florida leads 39. Oh, the Drexel just took the lead back right now. So back and forth action between NC, Wilmington, and Drexel here. We got Stetson down by a point here now to North Florida here. We got Old Dominion here down now by 23 points here. 55-32 here. That's why you fade Old Dominion, especially in basketball. Football, they were really good. Oh, Stony Brook here up by a point here to go to halftime, leading 24-23. And South Florida leading 32-28 over Temple. We got a tie ball game now between Morehead State and Tennessee Tech with 11:23 to go. Still plenty of game to go. Monmouth leads 21-20 here. And Long Island leads 45-28 over Wagner at halftime. And Wisconsin Green Bay leads 34-23 over Detroit U. And just went to halftime here. Oakland, the Grizzlies of Michigan, up 40-35 over Wisconsin, Milwaukee, the Panthers here. And Youngstown leading 45, the Penguins of Youngstown leading 45-36 over the Norse of Northern Kentucky. Alright, so we got some action coming up here in about 10 minutes here. Appalachian State, Southern Alabama. Should be really good. Should be really good game. I mean, Appalachian State's a good basketball team. Southern Alabama, they're hit and miss. And then they're playing at home tonight, so. California Baptist and Utah Valley. Love these two teams. Love these two teams. The Wolverines of Utah Valley here taking on, California the Baptists. I like to back the Baptists here. They kind of, sometimes on the road they play a little different. So we'll see tonight. Coastal Carolina versus Texas State here. That's an interesting game as well here. I like Coastal sometimes. But sometimes they're a little tricky. Texas State's not bad, so I like Texas State, but maybe not by the 8.5. Then we got Georgia Southern, Arkansas State here. Take Arkansas State all day. Georgia Southern's kind of a bad basketball team here. Georgia State, on the other hand, they're going up against Southern Mississippi here. I kind of like them as underdogs here tonight here. James Madison on the road here. I like them here. They're still undefeated here. They're playing Lafayette here. Memphis here playing at Tulsa. Should be an interesting game. Memphis should prevail, but wouldn't surprise me if Tulsa came out surprising them. And we got Edwardsville of Southern Illinois against Arkansas Little Rock. Don't care for any action there. Let's see. University of Texas Arlington and Tarleton State here. Like I said, don't care for any action there. Grand Canyon and Southern Utah. Like I said, I like Grand Canyon. I'm taking Grand Canyon plus the points here, so we're you know, oh yeah, it's on our other bet here. Sorry. It's on our other bet here. Then you got Southeast Missouri State taking on Western Illinois. I backed Western Illinois when they were a dog, and outright they won. Let's see, Tennessee State versus Southern Indiana. Tennessee State should win that game, but I don't know. Maybe Southern Indiana shows up tonight a little bit to fight. Eastern Illinois, Tennessee Martin. I like Martin a lot here. To win by 9.5. Don't know if I like that. Then we got Minnesota versus Michigan. Very, very interesting game here. I'm gonna be honest. Michigan's program starting to play a little bit better here, but Minnesota's program here, they're an intriguing one here. We got to see how it's gonna develop here. I mean, obviously getting a big win tonight against a team like Michigan starts here. I wouldn't be scared to take the +6 here. I don't know if I'd go straight money line with Minnesota, but maybe Minnesota covers with the 6. North Texas and Wichita State. I like this game a lot here. I like North Texas as a basketball program. Same thing with Wichita State, though. I like Wichita State. I believe they're a good enough program to get the job done. And another good game here, you know, Oregon versus Washington here. I mean, obviously Oregon is the underdog going into Washington, but Washington got a big victory last weekend at Gonzaga here. I mean, so it's can Washington the Huskies basketball men's team bring momentum into this game tonight against, you know, a favorable opponent here in Oregon? Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Where were we at here? Pepperdine and Gonzaga here. Okay. Alright. Gonzaga should definitely win tonight here against Pepperdine. I mean, just not sure that Pepperdine has what it takes. UTEP and New Mexico State. This is gonna be an interesting game. I mean, maybe not everybody thinks it's, you know, it's not the sexiest pick by far, or sexiest matchup to really be like, oh man, this is much watch basketball tonight. But I believe these two teams are capable of keeping it up and shooting it out against each other. That's the -2.5. Then this Colorado-Arizona game. I like it a lot here. I like this game a lot in the nightcap here tonight. I feel like Arizona wins the game here, but I feel like Colorado kind of withstands here. And I'm not afraid to take the +12 with Colorado here. They got Fullerton and Irvine. I mean, Irvine should beat Fullerton, but these matchups are kind of crazy. Do I like Irvine to win by 11.5 tonight? I don't know. I don't want to bet on that. And do I think Fullerton's good enough to cover here? Scares me. Hawaii at Bakersfield. I don't like Bakersfield's team at all. I mean, but they could fight at home. But I feel like Hawaii's got a good enough basketball team to weather that here. So that's why I'm taking Hawaii on the spread here. Not the money line. I'm taking them on the spread. Cover that 5.5. Long Beach State and Cal Poly Slow. I love Long Beach State, but they were a weird team the other night. So are they going to cover against Cal Poly? They should. But and then we got San Francisco taking on UOP here. The Pacific Tigers about 45 minutes north of me here in Stockton, California, taking on the Dons of San Francisco here. I mean, plus 12,000. I mean, if you feel froggy tonight, by all means necessary, throw a dollar or two on the Pacific. I'm not saying they're gonna beat the Dons, but maybe they keep it a good decent game at least. But I'm on the alternate here. I got them at plus 29. Obviously, it's a minus, it's like a minus 400. But I just feel like to cover my own hindquarters to bet on Pacific tonight, took an alternate line plus 29. Davis at Riverside. I like Davis. I feel like Davis can win tonight here, but I feel like Riverside does play well at home. I feel like it's going to be a tough game for Davis to win. But I feel like they're more than capable of doing it here. And we got Santa Barbara, the Gauchos. Like I said, Santa Barbara is a real good squad here. They're guaranteed to probably definitely win by 6 here. I mean, can San Diego keep it close? Yeah. I mean, like most teams. But and then we got Utah Tech at Seattle U. I mean, I like Seattle U. Them to win by 11 against Utah Tech, I don't know. I feel like that's a weird line. I mean, if you can get Utah Tech, maybe if you get Utah Tech maybe at a plus 20 or something like that, you can get an alt line here, maybe plus 20 here. Here, let's check it out here. Alternate spread here. Plus 12.5 here. That's about the best you're going to get here. So. Alright, let's look at NBA, and then we'll talk about the women's side here a little bit. Then we'll get back into the side of the. Alright, we got 31-25 here, or 32-25 here. So Spurs are down by 7, so they're fighting here. So that's good. That's good for our over here. We got 57 points here, so that's good here. Looking good. Oh, it's 32-28 now. The Spurs are down 4 now here, so even better here. I like it here. Even better. Because like I said, I bet the over here in this Bucks and Spurs game. I felt like points could be had here tonight here. I definitely had to make sure that Victor Wembanyama was going to be in there because he definitely helps the Spurs team go a lot. I mean, he's going to be. You could tell already in the short span. Obviously they're keeping his minutes down. All right, they're down 4 now. 35-31 here. Let's go. We got 66 points. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, they just made it 3. Bucks did here. Okay, we got 69 here. Oh, Spurs hit anything to end the quarter or no? But look at that, 38-31 here. Looks like that serves as the score here. And 69 points here. 69 points. So it looks like we're tailing it to the over right now. We're tailing it to the over, baby. Let's go. Ching ching. Yes, it was. Okay, so and then we'll look at the WNBA futures as well. So let's look at the college basketball. We'll give you the rundown on the college basketball here. Update on like Austin Pay and shit here. Cause I'm sure that's what everybody wants to see in chat. They want to see Austin Pay here. Okay, that's as big as it gets here. Okay. So, we got Austin Pay leading 61-47, 7:43 to go. Obviously, they've had control of this game from start to finish here. Bellarmine just needs to hopefully get some better players coming in next season, or hopefully build on something to have a better chance. And then we've just got out of the halftime here. We got North Carolina A&T up 36-25 here. And then we got Wright State leading 45-38 over Cleveland State here. And then we got Hofstra's up by 1 here, 38-37 here, early out of the gates here. So let's go, Hofstra. Let's go, us Hofstra betters. Let's go, baby. Elion here. Elion's trailing by 5 here. Barely out of the second half here, 36-31. Merrimack's at halftime leading by 6, 30-24. Delaware's out of halftime here and going into the second half here, leading 43-31. Bob Morris is in the second half here, up 51-26. We got the Jacksonville Dolphins here. I was gonna say the Jaguars. Florida Gulf Coast over here, up by 12 here, and we got Lipscomb here. Well, now it's 40-27 here. So we got 58-42 Eastern Kentucky here, leading here out of the second half here. And then Drexel up by 2 halftime here. We got Stetson and North Florida out of halftime here. North Florida's up by 1 here. Old Dominion is down by 21 here at the half. That's why we tell you to fade. Fade Old Dominion in basketball. Fade them. Stony Brook against Northeastern. Stony Brook is up, or I like to call them Storybrooks, up by 1. All right, South Florida is up 32-28 halftime here. All right, 5:49 to go in the first half here. We got Morehead State up 22-20. And then we got Mammoth up here in the second half here. They're starting the second half here right now, 21-20 here. And then Long Island and Wagner started the second half here, 49-32. And Wisconsin Green Bay here, the Green Bay Phoenix over here, 41-23 over Detroit. And let's see, Oakland, the Grizzlies are still at halftime against the Panthers of Wisconsin. Milwaukee up by 5. Youngstown State's up by 10 right now, out the second half here. We got Alabama, Southern Alabama. Didn't I tell you that, hey, they might be a tricky team here tonight. They're up right now on a run, 8-2 here, out the gates. And look at Utah Valley's out the gates here. Now it's 10-2 here. Utah Valley's out 8-0 here. Then we got Coastal up 2-0 here. We got Georgia Southern down 1 here. Georgia State up 1 here. James Madison up 3-1 here. Memphis tied with Tulsa right now. We got Tarleton State. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got lots of games underway and under action here. All right, underway here. But let's look at the WNBA futures right here. We got one WNBA futures here, the championship here. So obviously, outright winner here. You're picking the Aces plus 110 here. You pick the Liberty plus 126. You're picking the Connecticut Sun plus 900. You're picking Dallas Wings, Washington Mystics, Indiana Fever here, Atlanta Dream here, the Sparks here, Seattle Storm here, Mercury, and the Chicago Sky here. I mean, for me, I mean, it's going to come down to either a certain amount of teams. Obviously, the Las Vegas Aces are going to be a top team. Same thing with the New York Liberty. Connecticut Sun is going to be weird. But Indiana Fever, I think these girls are going to have an outside chance. Elena Boston, and depending on who they could draft, and if they draft Caitlin Clark, I think you're definitely going to be in for. And Washington Mystics too could. Dallas Wings could be another underdog team as well here. So So let's go and let's look at the NBA action, and then we'll go to the WNBA, and then we're just gonna, All right. So we got a 42-38. So now Spurs are only down 4 here, so keeping it high-scoring affair here, keeping it to the over right now here. It's looking like the over, so that's good for us here. All right. So we'll get some. We're gonna get an update here on the women's action, because we. So we got 43 now, 43-38 now. So we're looking at the over right now here. The over is really looking pretty prosperous here. All right, so ladies actions here. We got the Lady Thundering Herd leading over Southern Alabama Jaguars 79-58. We got, hey, Lady Old Dominion's not too bad here. They're only down 2 here against Lafayette, the Raging Cajun girls. You got Indiana Hoosier girls are taking care of business against the Michigan Lady Wolverines. Ole Miss, they're leading 29-18 against Alabama here. You got Duke with, it's tied now here with Louisville 9-9. You got Southern Miss up 12-7 over Florida Atlantic. Grand Canyon leading 12-5 over Southern Utah. And Incarnate Word and Lamar, Lamar's up now 4-2 here. We got the Lady Cornhuskers taking on the Lady Badgers of Wisconsin. We have the Lady Tigers of Missouri taking on the Lady Tigers of LSU. We have the Lady Bulldogs of Gonzaga taking on the Lady Pilots of Portland. And the Lady Gauchos of Santa Barbara versus the Lady Tritons. And the Lady Roadrunners versus the Hawaii Lady Wannies. So that's pretty much the sports rundown here tonight here. I mean, it's not a very big rundown here, so we just keep it that way here. So all right, so all right. Gotta turn on the light here. Thou shall be light, not in this darkness. All right, so we got 81 points so far here, 81 here. So we're still looking to the over right now here. We're still looking at the over right now, but we kind of need it to get some more. Keep having the points go up here, as it is here. So we've been basically up here live for an hour and 25 minutes talking about these basketball games over here. Woo! You think we get some sort of respect out here? Respect out here. All right, we got Austin Peay up 68-51 now here. 3:45 to go here left in this game in the second half here. Been all Austin Peay, the Governors. Governor! And then we have North Carolina A&T against Campbell. The Fighting Campbells are down by 12 here with 15:29. Still a lot of time to go. So still a lot of time to go in that game here. Another game that still has a lot of time to go with 13:55 to go is this Wright State and Cleveland State game here. 56-40 here. So up by up by 16 right now here. Oh, it's tied 45-45 with 14 minutes to go. A barn burner here between College of Charleston and Hofstra here. We got William & Mary leading by 10 here. Still plenty of time to go in that game. Merrimack, there's still plenty of time in that game. Merrimack up 4 here over Fairleigh Dickinson. Delaware's only up by 12 now. Hampton's starting to make a comeback here with 15:32 to go here. could have a game on our hand. Watch Hampton's run right there. If Hampton goes on a crazy run, get an in-game bet on them. I mean, Indiana IPIUU, they're down 28 to 56. I don't know. They're gonna make a run here. Let's see. The Dolphins are down 15 now, 14 minutes to go. They're down 12 here. Lipscomb's down 12 here with 13. All right, Drexel and Wilmington's another game to watch if you want to get an in-game here. Both back and forth action with less than like 2 minutes out of the half. Same thing with Stetson in North Florida. They're pretty much back and forth with 13:30 to go. Old Dominion, you don't want to take them here. They're down by 26 here. You got Storybrooke and Northeastern is another two teams to watch. Temple, South Florida. I mean, Tennessee Tech and Morehead State might be one of those games. This Mammoth and Townsend game has been kind of pitiful. 27-22, and we're in the second half already here. We're in the second half already. They're not going to get 100 points. They're not going to get over 100 points. I mean, unless they just goes on a scoring drive here. It has been, can't nobody buy a bucket. He can't buy a bucket. He can't buy a bucket. He can't buy a bucket. She can't buy a bucket. They can't buy a bucket. They can't buy a bucket. Long Island leading 62-39. And now Wisconsin, Green Bay's up by 20 right now here. So that just shows you. And then another back and forth game here is this Wisconsin Milwaukee and this Grizzlies game. Back and forth game here. And then you got Youngstown State. The Norris are making some noise here. That'd be another game to watch too. Youngstown State has been up high. Now you got Appalachian State. Now look at the Baptist is only down by 2 now. Let's go, Baptist. Let's go. And then we got Coastal Carolina up by 3. Got Arkansas State up by 4. Southern Mississippi's up by 3. Wow, look at James Madison. Wow, Lafayette came on a streak here to end that streak here. Memphis is up 13-9. Arlington's up 17-12 here. So that's what we had on that end here. Let's look at our player props here. Let's look at the player props. What we had here. Let's take it to the liveness here. We want to see what we got live, what's going down as far as our player props have considered here tonight here. All right, so no action for me right now here. A lot of late action for me here. So. Alright, so my sister Giannis has 5 rebounds already. It's 45-40 right now here. Spurs are only down by 5. Keep going. Victor Wembanyama's got 6 points here. So he's gonna have to push the pace a little bit more here. If he can get at least 12, I'd say if he gets at least by 12 by halftime here, he'll be good. But so far so good for my sister's player props. But that's the only player props we had really. I have Joker getting a triple-double here. Jonathan Mogbo to have over 13.5 points here. I have Jonathan Kuminga here. The Jonathan parlay here. Have over 5 rebounds. And Peyton Watson to have over 5.5 points. And Coco Guffey to have over 4.5 aces here. So yeah. So that's what we have. That's what we have as far as our player props. As far as our other, and our other bet too. Let's see. Hold on, we have to tell everybody the other bet too. This bet on here. All right. So we have Baptist on the money line here. We have Grand Canyon. We have Grand Canyon to win by 11. We have Wichita to win by 2. We have Pacific on the alternate line to cover the 29.5. We got the under in the Lady Roadrunners and Hawaii game under 113.5 points. And we took the Lady Gauchos of Santa Barbara to win by 3 points. So, Warriors money line and the over in the San Antonio game here. 47-42 now. All right. Look at this game's cooking here. Yeah, 49-44 here. So we got 93 points already here. So we're like I said, I like the over here. I like the over in that game. I'll let the record be known. I like the over in that first game. So I didn't care to bet, the Bucks or the Spurs. I wanted an alternate line on the Spurs, but I couldn't get one that I liked, so I figured I'd stay away from it here. So and that's what you should do at all times, at all costs here. Stay away from bets that you know you should stay away from. Damn, we got a huge hockey slate tonight here. Yeah, I don't really get into hockey here, but let's run down hockey, okay? Since I brought it up here, that's since I brought up hockey here. Since I brought up hockey here, let's bring out hockey. We'll talk. Let's give you guys live updates on hockey. All right, like I said, I truly don't have too much of a gauge for hockey. I mean, sometimes I just favor certain teams. Penguins. Now this is an interesting score right down here. Can I get this up in the fold here? Penguins are leading in the second period 5-2 over the Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins are the best hockey team in the Eastern Conference, or the Eastern standings, or whatever you want to say. They're the best team in the East. And they're getting beat right now 5-2 on their own ice. And you got the Sabres up 1-0 Montreal. Then you got the Rangers up 2-0 against the Blackhawks here. We got Flyers up 1-0 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. Calgary's up 2-0 over the Nashville Predators. Ooh, interesting there. 0-0 between the Avalanche and the All-Stars here. All-Stars, Dallas Stars. Tampa Bay Lightning and Wild, 0-0. Vancouver's already up 1-0 on the St. Louis Blues here, so I'm sure that's only I was like saying that I know that can't be the only game on. You said there's a full slate here. Alright. So we got the Islanders versus the Coyotes. Obviously the Coyotes are the underdogs there. You got the Florida Panthers versus Vegas here. Vegas is actually the underdogs here. Then you got Ottawa Senators at the Kraken. You got the Ottawa Senators you got the Red Wings versus the Kings. I would take the Red Wings here on the money line here. And then Sharks against the Winnipeg Jets here. I don't like Sharks here. I don't like the Sharky Sharks here. I feel like they give up a lot of, and that's why I look at the juice. Used to be plus money here. You used to get plus money here. Like the other night, I got plus money with Detroit. You can't even get that right now. I mean, plus money, you'd probably have to win by 2 goals, probably. Probably win by 2 goals and be straight. Fucking eye. I don't know, something's just my fucking eye. Just trying to get it out here. Sleepies are one of those eye booger things I get. But yeah. I bet you probably get plus money there. Let's see. That's for shits and giggles here. For shits and giggles here. If you took the Winnipeg Jets to win by 2 goals. Or, well, that's, you're saying 2 goals. To win by 3 goals. Damn, Sharks to go over fucking 3 goals? No. I don't know. Yeah, if you think that they can win by 2 goals here, just 2 goals, plus 120. If you think they shred them, absolutely shred the Sharks here, then you take the -2. That they get 3 goals. Yeah, look at this. If by some miracle, like the Sharks actually won by 2, you know, how much crazy that would be. Like I said, another team, another West Coast team. Sharks were phenomenal team past couple years. But I'd say the last 2 seasons, they've really gotten bad. And this season has been as bad as it could get for them. And that's, like I said, that's pretty bad for San Jose Sharky Shark. Alright, let's get check in here. Alright, so we still got 2 minutes left here. 2 minutes left here in this game here, and look at we got already 112 points. So this is definitely going to go over here. This is definitely going over here. All right, so let's go the college basketball route here. Obviously, Hofstra's up by 1 here. Let's see. North Carolina, A&T's up. They're up by 1 here. Hofstra's up by 1. I need him to. Let's see. Elion here. William & Mary. Fairleigh Dickinson's got the lead now. Hampton kind of faded now. They're down by 23 now here. Look like their run died. Down by 36 here. Indiana IPIO. Yayu is getting whacked. And they're not even in the whack. Gulf Coast is doing the damage. And same thing with the Colonials are doing damage on the Bison. Drexel's up by 10 right now. Stetson's down by 7 here. Let's see. Troy's up by 24 right now. Stony Brook's up by 10 now. See South Florida here. That game's close here. More is it 31-30 here. Look at that. Oh, that's a nail biter. They're creeping. They're creeping over here. Look at this game's pretty good too. Ooh, 62-62. Youngstown State seeing the Norris here. If you jump on the Norris is when you had the chance to here. Appalachian State, Southern Alabama here. Ooh, California Baptist is losing by 5 here. Okay. All right. James Madison's clawing back here. Tulsa's all right. And you got Tarleton. So there you have it here. There you have it. You saw our bets. So we'll be back tonight. I'm gonna eat some dinner. Back tonight for the DJ on the 1s and 2s tonight. So be back for that. Peace out. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk about more NBA, college, and we'll even talk about the NFL games here. Break down the NFL, matchups. The ones that are worth breaking down. Tell you who's starting, who's sitting. If you're in the fantasy parlay, It's like basically it's like gonna be it's gonna be like chat roulette basically week 18 of NFL player props. You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know who you're gonna get. You're betting on somebody. You're hoping that person is not a